Fawaga, welcome to the HFLD Conference on Climate Finance 2019 in Paramaribo, Suriname. Our guest today is Mr. Gervais Madzous. He is the, help me out here, Mr.
Deputy Executive Secretary for
Deputy Secretary
of COMIFAC.
Deputy Executive Secretary of COMIFAC.
Yes.
And COMIFAC is based in Cameroon. The headquarters is in Cameroon, but you are originally from Congo.
Yes.
Yes. The only thing that Surinamese, I think, like me, know about Cameroon is Mr. Roger Milla from World Cup.
Yes.
But for me, I don't know anything about Congo. Maybe you can tell us a bit more about Congo.
Okay, so the best thing is start to try to explain you what is COMIFAC.
Yes, COMIFAC.
Yes, COMIFAC, that's what you call it, the Central Africa Forest Commission. Central Africa Forest Commission, it's an institution in charge of this forestry and environment in Central Africa, a part of the world. And on 1999, our head of state made what we call the Declaration of Yaoundé. It was just the subsequent, the consequence of the Rio meeting when the UN nation adopt what we call the Free Convention of Rio. And when our president come back home, they thought, okay, we are talking about biodiversity, desertification, and climate change. What we can do as owners of this forest, this tropical forest, what we can do. And they make a declaration when they commit to preserve the Central Africa ecosystem forest and to commit that people in Central Africa must rely on the natural resources to improve their livelihoods, to contribute to the development of the countries. And then from there, they built that it's called COMIFAC in charge to help the sub-region to have this convergence plan, to manage, to have this harmonization of regulations, and to help countries on conservation issues, on sustainable forest management, and so on.
Well, that's exactly what we want to achieve with this HFLD conference, to share the knowledge, to share the best practices. And it's very good that COMIFAC already has a regional operation, and we are hoping to see if we can make this a more global, sorry about that. We are hoping to make this a more global organization, and we would like to know what your view is on this HFLD conference. What do you hope to gain from this conference?
Okay, the main thing for us on this HFLD conference is like Suriname choose the central theme is mobilizing finance.
Yes.
And as COMIFAC countries, we are part of this called HFLD countries, because we have a lot of forests. All people know after Amazon, here it's in our part. That is the most important tropical forest in the world. And there is not a lot of deforestation in our countries. And like I said, with help with COMIFAC, with this convergence plan, countries are improving the management of the forest. They increase the conservation area in the forest. And this means when you go to climate change negotiations, it's clear we are not part of deforestation countries. We are part of degradation. And this called the plus of the red. Yes. Sustainable forest management, conservation, increasing the carbon forest stock, and so on.
Yes.
And since we are going to this negotiation on climate change under the UNFCCC, we have getting a lot of problem with other parts of UNFCCC, because we are telling them, okay, we are talking about carbon here, but we are not a polluter. We are not destroying our forests. We are making a lot of effort to conserve them.
That's right.
And what kind of incomes or retribution we can get. Otherwise, when we started negotiations on red countries say, okay, this is a great opportunity for us. Because when we started RED, it was a compensation for country.
Yes.
We are making effort on reducing emission and so on conservation and so on.
Yes.
But when you are going through negotiations, it's clear that parties to UNCCC are talking less and less on the place of the RED.
That's right.
They are not talking about non-carbon benefit. And for that, people will know that it was a strong fight for our delegations during a negotiation for Paris Agreement, for instance. They are pushing a lot of taking into account this no carbon benefit. And finally, when you go process are going on, we are aware about this initiative with World Bank, with FCPF. They are trying to buy our carbon forest carbon credit with $5 a ton.
Yes.
We are going to GCF. We are only pushing result-based payment. If you want to talk about result-based payment, they are all talking about carbon. And it's clear that we are not happy about this kind of things, and it's important to look out to make this kind of coalition of other countries who have concern about this issue.
Challenges.
We have the same challenges to be together, and this is why I took my time to cross the Atlantic Ocean to come here, because currently I have a lot of things to do in my office, but I told them, okay, give me 2 or 3 days, let me go and talk with these Suriname people and other guys to see how we can build together.
Believe us, it is much appreciated that you are here, that you took the time to come here to share your experiences, because those are exactly the things we need to work together. And I think the message throughout the whole conference is that we need to work together as countries that have the same challenges to see what we can get out of this cooperation. And I thank you so much, sir. I hope you can say something maybe in French about the HFLD conference.
Okay, thank you. I don't know
if you can do it in the camera.
If Suriname people can also...
there are a lot of Surinamese people that can speak French. I'm not one of them, but there are many.
Ok, excellent. Bon, merci beaucoup pour cette opportunité que vous donnez à la Commission des forêts d'Afrique centrale, aux pays de l'Afrique centrale, de participer à cette importante conférence qui regroupe les pays à haute couverture forestière et faible taux de déforestation. Cette conférence est d'une grande importance pour nous parce que la thématique centrale porte sur la mobilisation des financements en faveur des pays à haute couverture forestière et faible taux de déforestation, comme c'est le cas pour la plupart de nos pays en Afrique centrale. Nous avions cru, nous avons pensé lorsqu'on annonçait l'initiative RED, comme c'était prévu, tel que nous l'avons désigné sous la Convention, qu'il s'agissait de récompenser les efforts des pays qui prouvent ce qu'ils ont fait en matière de réduction de la déforestation, en réduction de la dégradation, pour les efforts que les pays font en matière de conservation et de gestion durable de leurs écosystèmes forestiers. Mais il est clair qu'on peut se dire un peu déçu par rapport aux tendances actuelles qui réellement ne mettent pas au centre, ne prévoient pas des dispositifs pour récompenser tous ces pays qui ont de très fortes couvertures forestières, qui déboisent moins, qui déforestent moins. Et finalement, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? C'est donc la thématique pour laquelle nous sommes mobilisés en traversant l'océan Atlantique, venir ici, échanger avec les collègues du Suriname, échanger avec les autres collègues des autres pays qui sont ici pour la même cause, pour voir comment nous pouvons coaliser pour justement aller vers cette défense de nos intérêts. Il convient de rappeler qu'il fut un moment au niveau des pays du bassin du Congo, nous avons initié ce qu'on appelle le sommet des 3 bassins forestiers tropicaux du monde, parce que justement, c'était pour échanger autour de ces questions, comment les pays qui ont les mêmes défis peuvent se mettre ensemble et définir ensemble les stratégies pour leur prise en compte dans le concert des nations. Voilà un peu, chers amis, chers collègues, ce que nous avions à partager, notre intérêt, notre motivation à venir ici à Paramaribo au Suriname. Merci.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Madzous.
Voilà, merci.
Thank you.